Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last we left off, I was exploring the area, and it looks like this area is pretty good. I'm searching for more Cath hounds. Okay, this takes us back to the grounds. What's over here? Is this the grove that we walked in? Yes, this is the grove. Okay. Let me turn around. Let me through. Thank you, guys. Controls lost me here. Yes, let's run across the landscape. There we go. Oh, Mandalorian. Okay, so we're not going to talk to them. We're just going to kill them. Apparently. Throw a grenade, please. Let's do that for once. Throw the lightsaber again before he gets too close. Dang. Looks barely injured. Where's Mission? All the way back there. She's fine. Journal entry added. Oh yeah, because I gotta talk to the guy now that I've killed them.
Take that!
How'd you like that?
Hey, get some remains. I'm used to not getting anything from the Cath hounds. Ooh, Mandalorian datapad? So more Mandalorians somewhere else, maybe? Okay. And this guy. I want his stuff. I don't want to attack you just yet. Ooh. Got some interesting stuff and some credits on him. Don't run. Well, I guess I have to get closer to it. Throw it again! Okay, there are more Cath hounds, but I'm gonna leave them be. What's this? This is south, Ancient Grove, path north. Something kind of up to the left. Yeah, because we can't go that way because it's blocked off. Okay. I hear running water. Is there a stream? There is a stream. Bullock. Bullock? Bullock? Hello?
Achuta. Wonga kun bistolpi kikuyana. Dong patugas maktelia.
Who are you?
Donga diho donga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule. Tunking ba munobek. To muchashak bakat. Kieno no namapaule rachikun. Ta kunjus takmiki grabulmogo. Kachichu ita bodunga. Dolbabank wale oganda naru chuchut. Mogasha ponka bola wana chite. Jedabada wana nidibobo. Dong na bungsha nunya. Dong batukashmak telea.
So he was sent here to investigate a murder that happened a couple of hours ago, but he thinks this would be a good opportunity for me to learn if I helped. What do you want me to do?
Tong hai tuam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonquale o gondona chuchu. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yunga di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chaka
Why did the screen go dark? Oh.
Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podona rundio dunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podona rundio dunga ku hunkabe. Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunde mulerabes. Ka chikun ita hodonga. Iking kuno ba mulera chikun. Simo podona rundio dunga ku hunkabe.
Okay, so that was a lot. Basically, there's an information droid, retrieval droid behind me that can access archives and data. And there's a dead body on the floor and on the ground, sorry, and he seems to have been shot in the back. There are two men who say they just came across the body, but they both accuse the other of having killed the man. And it was strange for them to be out because there were apparently storm clouds. Is there anything else I should know?
Runda di hotonga kun hunkabi. Wana kun bez ching palamule tungking ba nunotek. Tugning chatukunne mulerabes. Mucho shak pakat. Kiye no namapaule rachikun.
So, both of the two men / witnesses / suspects are injured in some way. Okay. Hello.
Ah, greetings. You must be assisting Master Baluk in his investigation. I'm Handon Gould. Perhaps you've heard of me?
Should I have?
I guess under the circumstances, no. Well, I presume you wish to hear my story then. I shall tell you, of course, but there's not much to it. I'm sure that you'll agree that Rickard is quite obviously guilty of murder. You see, I was out here running earlier today. Yes, running. I do that a lot. Can't stand speeders, never use them. Keeps me in shape, too, you know. Anyway, I was out running on the other side of that bridge there, and all of a sudden I heard a shot coming from over here. I ran over and found this man Calder lying on the ground, dead.
Did you see the killer? If my mouse will move.
I saw Rickard come skulking out of the shadows of the rocks south of the river, and I knew something was wrong. I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave right away. Well, there. That's my story. Now, please hurry this up and arrest Rickard so I can get on with my day.
Okay. Let's check out the body. Body of Calder Netic. He was apparently shot from behind with a blaster. Yeah, I knew that already. Okay, well, let's talk to Rickard.
Another Jedi, huh? Helping that Twi'lek investigate, no doubt. He seems stumped. I'm Rickard Lusoff. Maybe you can figure this out and let me get out of here.
Tell me what happened.
Well, I was out hunting Iriaz when I spotted one over here by the bridge. I pull out my rifle and aim at it. I couldn't see it that well, mind you, because the damn sun was in my eyes. So I shoot it and it drops. I walk over here and find Handon standing over Calder's body. So why don't you get this whole farce over with and send that whiner Handon to the prison he belongs in?
Let's see if we can get anything more out of him.
So, what do you want to know?
Bullock said you were limping. Are you hurt?
Well, I kind of sprained my ankle running through the bush before I found the body. But it's nothing that serious.
Can I ask you something else?
So, what do you want to know?
Why were you out here again?
I told you already, didn't I? Was hunting some Iriaz. Haven't seen many in the area recently, what with those cat hounds acting up. But they're still around. Was in my blind a little south of here when I spotted one, like I said before. I shot, pow, it went down. But when I come over here, there's Handon standing over the body and the Iriaz was gone. Now, I don't have nothing to do with this, so can I go now?
Not just yet.
So,
Tell me what you saw again.
well, I was out hunting Iriaz south of here, and I saw one over by the bridge. The sun was pretty much right behind it, though, so I couldn't see it none too clearly. I shot, and when I came over here, I found Handon standing over the body, holding his side. There wasn't an Iriaz in sight. I think he might have taken it. Calder must have been hunting it himself, because there was a rifle lying close to the body. Bullock's got that now. Mine, too. I want that back.
That's all for now.
Right.
Alright. So... I don't know what an Iriaz is. But if it's as large as those Carth hounds,
How can I be of further assistance?
it can't have just disappeared. You're holding your side. Are you injured?
Injured? No, of course not. Why would I have been? Fit as a bathtub. I run. I don't know if I mentioned that.
Yeah, you did.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why were you out here again?
I was taking my daily constitutional. I just happened to be running by when I heard a shot. I ran over and found Calder's body lying there.
Do you often run around the plains?
Yes, quite often. I generally prefer running to anything else. Can't stand speeders. A healthy body will breed a healthy mind, as I always say.
Let me ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
What did you see happen?
Well, actually, I didn't see anything. I was over across the bridge. I heard a shot and came over. I can tell you I was sure surprised to see Calder's body lying there. I just got here when I saw Rickard coming out of the rocks holding his blaster. I was terrified. I had no idea what he was going to do, so I hit my emergency button and called the Enclave. Master Baluk came out here with his droid and started questioning us. I think he really doesn't understand what's going on. I hope that you'll be able to make a more informed decision and get me out of here soon. I have things I have to do.
That's all for now.
Of course, of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
I think we questioned them both thoroughly. Let's talk to the droid.
Greetings, apprentice. You must be the one Master Baluk has enlisted to help him with his problem. I am an information retrieval droid. I can assist you by accessing the records of both the Jedi Enclave and the central government facilities here on Dantooine. If you have any need of my services, please do not hesitate to talk to me. I have already retrieved some information from the archives on Calder Netic, Rickard Lusov, and Handon Gould. I have also had time to examine the body of Mr. Netic. Is there any information you require?
What did you find out about the body?
My preliminary analysis of the body indicates that he was killed approximately 3 hours ago by a single energy blast to the torso. Is there any other information you need?
Nothing we didn't already know. Tell me about the plains, maybe?
These plains are rife with wild animals, not all of them benign. The Iriaz are mostly docile, but can easily be provoked to violence. Carth hounds, on the other hand, are much more deadly. There have been over 35 catalogued attacks on settlers by Carth hounds in the last 2 weeks. A general advisory was given out 3 days ago to carry a weapon at all times when on the plains. Small farms and holdings dot the plains and can provide safe refuge for those in need. Is there any other information you need?
I'll have questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
So it doesn't seem like it's unusual for either of them to be carrying weapons. Let's talk to Bullock. I want to discuss the murder.
Tong hait wam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bonqualeo gandonan chuchut. Kachi chu ita dundonga. Yumalita kuto dun. Chilamulane ni muchashak pakat. Kieno no namapaole rachikun.
So, from what we've heard, it sounds like it's possible that Rickard, I think, is the one that was hunting, shot Calder on accident, thinking that he was an Iriaz. But Bullock doesn't feel that way. He thinks one of these men is lying about what's going on. Handon is lying.
Gino Mulirakin.
Fat people always lie. He didn't mention the weapon found by the body?
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching palamul. Jeda badawana ni di bobo. Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu itabo.
Yeah, so no, I wanted to say he's lying about his side being hurt, but that wasn't an option.
Jeda badawana ni di bobo.
Rickard is lying?
Hakupa chekopa. Gino Mule.
There are no areas for him to hunt here. I wonder...
Runda di hotonga kun hankabi. Wana kun bez ching
I haven't seen an areas anywhere!
Ta kung just tak miki.
Oh, shush.
Jeda badawana ni.
Rickard again. It was cloudy, there was no sun glare.
Tong hait wam jiji jum lumpa. Nita poe tikito. Dolpa da bongwalea gando na chuchut. Ta kung just tak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu kachikun ita hodonga. Mucho shak bakhat.
Yeah, so it was stormy, so the sun shouldn't have been out. So when you do this part, you have to talk to the men, and then you have to talk to Baluk again, or else if you just keep talking to the men, the investigation's not going to go any further.
How can I be of further assistance?
Which is the mistake I made the first time I played this. Did you know the victim?
I knew him a little bit, but I was not any sort of great friend to him or anything. I never really associated with him that much. In truth, I didn't really want to. He had a reputation. Very inconsiderate of family, I heard. But merely having heard unkind things about someone wouldn't make me want to kill him.
No one says you killed him. You're kind of jumping to conclusions there.
I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit agitated. Why must we remain here? Can't you see that Rickard must have shot him?
Let me ask you something else.
How can I be of further assistance?
Why would someone want to kill the victim?
Well, you see, Calder was involved in some pretty sordid business from time to time. More often than not, I've heard. Disreputable business practices, even more disreputable clients. I've even heard he had dealings with a hut. A hut here on Dantooine. Now, I bet you're wondering if I had any reasons to kill the man, but I tell you, I hardly knew him. I saw him once or twice, yes, and I've heard some pretty unkind things about him, but certainly nothing that would make me want to kill him. How can I be of further...
Why were you out here? I already asked you that question. And he's lying about his side, so...
Of course,
we're good.
Of course. Listen, if you need anything, I shall be glad to assist.
I thought it was funny that he said he'd had dealings with a hut, like it was this horrible thing when I've had dealings with 2 huts.
So, what do you want to know?
Did you know the victim?
Yeah, I knew him. Hell, we've known each other for a good long time. Doesn't mean I really have to have liked the slime ball. Maybe I shouldn't be so hard on it. Especially now that he's dead. We actually got along pretty well most of the time. We just had our differences. We were actually business partners. We were involved in some orbit-to-ground transport operations for Aerotech. Can I leave now? I should probably be the one to give the news to his wife.
I need to ask you some more questions.
So,
Why would anyone want to kill him?
you Jedi are so predictable. Always seeing some greater purpose behind everything, when the simple answer is usually the right one. Can't you see that it must have been Handon? I found him standing over the damned body. I don't know why this is causing you so much trouble. You almost seem as lost as this Baluk guy.
Just because I'm asking questions does not mean that I'm lost.
Right.
I'm being thorough. You're the one that's being defensive and avoidative.
Is there any other information you need?
What can you tell me about Calder and Handon?
The Southwood Speeder rental business has records that over the past 7 weeks, a speeder had been rented by Mr. Nettic and Mr. Gould.
Oh.
Is there any other information you need?
That's new, Mr. I Hate Speeders. What can you tell me about Calder and Rickard?
According to the municipal authorities near the Garang spaceport, there had been news of violent drunken activity in a cantina attached to the port. Apparently, Mr. R. Lusoff was making accusations at a Mr. C. Netic about cheating him in a business deal. Jedi Tuka was dispatched to the scene and restored order. Is there any other information you need?
Interesting dealings going on. I'll have more questions later.
Very well. I will be here to assist you.
Alright, I'm going to continue questioning these gentlemen next time, because I'm out of time. I'll see you then, and thanks for watching!